Hi everybody, today we will cook two beef dishes, and we start with beef with oyster sauce. You can have any kind of you like, as long as tender and lean beef. And I'm not a really beef eater. After coming to Canada, I tried to learn to eat beef. And now I really enjoy it. But for the stir-fry beef dish, beef tenderloin is my first choice. Okay. Today we have a very nice piece of tenderloin. And because beef is so tender, so cutting does not matter which way you cut. But for cutting beef, and the most important thing is we find the grain first. And the grain is actually the fiber of the beef. And we try to cut against the grain, okay? And then we have to cut the big piece first, and about 1.5 inch long. Because you know, Chinese people, we always use chopstick to eat. So we try to cut the beef bite size. It's very easy to use chopsticks to pick it up. Okay? Yeah. So we found a piece of beef we like, take out the tendon and fat we don't want. Like this piece is a tendon, right? Cut it out. And then find the grain, and then we try to cut the beef. And then we try to hold the finger like that and a straight cut. Okay. Cut the beef like that. Okay. Cut. And sometimes the beef is sticky. And then one cut and then push away. Cut, 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 and then push away. Okay? And for safe time, I already have some beef cut. Okay. So after cutting the beef, and you see the beef all stick together. So we need to prepare some marinade sauce. And then for marinade sauce, we use dark soy sauce. Because the beef is red color, we want to have a kind of a brown color marinade sauce, and put some water for half pound of beef, and then we use about 3 or 2 tablespoons water, 1 or 2 tablespoons soy sauce, and a touch of sugar. It's really nice. I think my fingers, my tongue is the best testing things. Okay, and some cornstarch. Maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons. Okay. How much water? Sometimes just depends how tender the beef. The beef is tender, use less water. Beef is tougher, use more water. If you use more water, and use a little bit more cornstarch. Okay, thicken it. And then now you see how beef absorbs the juice. We mix until the beef absorbs all the juice. And then make the beef separate each other for easy stir fry. Okay. You see now, all the water disappeared. That means the beef already absorbed the seasoning. Not seasoning, marinade sauce, okay? Okay, now the beef is become dry, separate. To make beef look better and easy to stir fry, after marinade, have 1 or 2 tablespoons oil to make it shiny. And then this beef is ready to cook because it's so tender. And if the beef cut is a little bit tougher than beef tenderloin, you marinate it longer. Okay, for 10-15 minutes. So the beef is done, and this dish we call beef with oyster sauce. So the only things matter is the beef and then the oyster sauce. And here in front of you, there's so many green colored vegetables, and it's go well with the beef with oyster sauce. Okay, you can go to Chinatown and make an adventure and buy some new kind of vegetable for you. This we call baby Shanghai bok, and this is Chinese broccoli. Okay, but today on the show we will use very regular broccoli, but at home you can try the new stuff. Okay, and then the Chinese people always like to uniform. Okay, we cut the vegetable about the same size of the beef. Okay, yeah. And then for me, here is more important. The ginger, take off the skin and slice it or chop it or shred it, okay? And then the green onion and cut about this much big. And these two things really goes well with the oyster sauce, okay? And then the things already prepared here, the beef already cut the mayonnaise. And now I talk about a little bit the oyster sauce, seasoning sauce. And then here's is the combination of oyster sauce. This is the best brand you can find it in Winnipeg. And this dish, if you really like oyster sauce, you can have oyster sauce only. Or you can put a little bit soy sauce, put some water, and put some sake, and put some cornstarch. You will have a wonderful, wonderful seasoning sauce. Okay, I think all the preparation is done, and we will do the cooking in the kitchen, and then you will see what is happening